One of your items, please.
How about this cassette?
Is it 99 cents?
It's $1.07 with tax.
You ever think about changing the sign?
It's not really up to me.
Well, Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
I, said Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Just say Merry Christmas.
Management doesn't want us saying that.
Just say it! I had a gun.
Happy holidays!
It's so much easier to destroy than to create. And that's what people really need to understand when these pieces come out and then you start looking at something that you used to love or that used to have a wonderful message about the holiday and giving and being accepted and all of those things, that they're trying to take that away from you.
Santa's back. Come see me at Paris Hills Garden Center. Downtown, before the power of Santa, be crushed, He's coming to downtown, before the power of Santa, be crushed,
Dad, I think I am racist.
Nothing wrong with that, Simba.
But Scar said that we are all born equal.
Oh, your uncle identifies as they slash them.
Slash who?
What I'm saying is that your uncle is gay, Simba.
What the?
Sprinkles, get down!
Sprinkles for Prancer! Sprinkles for Prancer! Blitzing's down! I need help! No! 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 Santa! Santa!
Sprinkle's call came in from up ahead. Follow me. Prancer, now!
Looks like someone's staying on the naughty list. Larry, light him up!
Ho, 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 you ugly mother.
Larry, you son of a bitch! Sprinkles, you're bleeding.
I ain't got time to bleed. Happy holidays, you filthy animals!
Ho, ho, holy sh...
You don't have to go to hell. You're in hell. This is hell. This is hell. This is hell.
Because democracy basically means government by the people, of the people, for the people. But the people are retarded.
Then strangled them, and finally dismembered their bodies.
Right.
Then do and homelessness and all that. And now, the voice you've been waiting for.
There is a secret song at the center of the world, and its sound is like razors through flesh. I'm here to turn up the volume.
He was a retard.
What?
He was a retard.
Retard. For those of you that are in the US, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. And for those outside, I'm curious, do you have an equivalent holiday or something comparable? Something where you take a moment to be thankful and appreciative for the things that you do have. It's all too easy to just get wrapped up in negativity, because when bad things happen, they command more of our attention. When I was a child, I never really cared much for Thanksgiving, but the very idea of spending a day of being thankful and appreciative for the things we do have is something that in itself I've come to appreciate more over the course of my life. And I just wanted to take a moment to say how much I appreciate all of you that watch and like and comment, and especially those that share these out. Just know that any future success and growth that this channel has is due in no small part to you. And also, the very first clip in today's intro came from this channel. It's another channel that I've recently discovered. A former Antifa who's gotten deprogrammed and is speaking out against them. So obviously, like me, they're not going to be getting any love from the algorithm. So please, at least go check it out. And the song that's in that clip, in case you don't know, comes from one of my all-time favorite Christmas specials. Invader Zim's The Most Horrible Xmas Ever. And you can check that out here. It's in the form of a playlist, so it's broken up into videos, but you can play it the whole way through and watch the whole episode for free, and it is lovely. It's not necessarily the best thing for small children, which makes it weird that it aired on Nickelodeon on a Saturday morning over 20 years ago, but really the whole show was kinda like that. The guy behind that show had done comic books before that, the most well-known of which being Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. So it always seemed kinda weird that they gave him a cartoon on Nickelodeon. But if you like the gritty, dark kind of cartoons in the vein of Ren and Stimpy, and you've never seen Invader Zim,
you should.
Oh, and some of you may or may not have noticed the little bit of junk conspiracy that Bob dropped on us last week. I'm pretty sure he did that just to piss me off. You are a very bad man. Very, very, very bad.
I gotta keep you on your toes, bro.
And weirdly, the first thing that had me going, wait a minute, was the shit about Pervitin. I thought, wait a minute, Pervitin was the meth that they were giving Nazi soldiers, not American soldiers. They were on Benzedrine. And what do you know, neither one of them are green. But for those of you that saw that and were immediately all over it, good for you. An unfortunate side effect of the free flow of information is that it also means the free flow of bullshit information. That shit annoys the fuck out of me though. I was watching this video a couple weeks ago, and this dude is connecting all kinds of weird dots between 9/11 and Mom Donnie and even that UPS plane crash in Louisville. And a lot of times these people throw out numbers that aren't so easy to verify, and lazy people I guess just go, oh, it must be true. But then when the dude said this...
You really think that's random? Mondani, born October 18th, 1991. From his birth to Trump's inauguration this year, 33 years. You know how long the towers stood before they fell? 33 years.
I said, wait a minute. People have been noticing the number 33 popping up everywhere for a long time, but I've never heard that one. And that's easy to check out, so... About 20 seconds later, nope, wrong, they weren't up for 33 years. It annoys the ever-loving shit out of me because these are the kind of yahoos that have like millions of fucking subscribers, and they're putting out horse shit on purpose. Oh, and I had this Mandela effects video pop up on my feed the other day. A video that was a year old, but the curiosity got the better of me. The Mandela effect has always interested me because, while it seems to be universally accepted that human memory is very fallible, when people remember shit wrong, their first thought isn't, oh, I must have remembered this incorrectly. It's no, the timeline must have changed and we're living in an alternate universe. Like, what the fuck? And some of these I remembered correctly, like it being How the Grinch Stole Christmas instead of The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. And then others not so much, like the lyric to I'll Be Home for Christmas. I remembered You Can Count on Me, but apparently it was You Can Plan on Me. And he played a bunch of different versions of that song, all the different famous versions, and apparently they said You Can Plan on Me. But then it got to the poem 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled what for a long winter's nap? Down or our brains? And apparently it was our brains. I even checked dozens of different versions. And apparently I just remembered that wrong, so what? But then it got to the part about the names of the reindeer, And right after the on Comet, on Cupid, I remembered on Donder and Blitzen. Donder with a D. So when he said, was it Donner and Blitzen or Dunder and Blixum? I was like, okay, I guess it was Donner. And the video claimed, no, it was actually Dunder and Blixum.
What? God damn it, are you fucking with me?
And wherever this fucking screenshot they showed came from, I have no idea because, like I said, I checked dozens. And I found some that said Donder and some that said Donner, but none that said Dunder and Blixum.
Oh, that's stupid! Really stupid.
And that's when it sort of occurred to me. Is part of the Mandela effect hype just AI fucking with us? Or being used to fuck with us? Because this whole video was made with AI and narrated by an AI voice. And maybe part of the reason why this concept has been pushed so much is to help facilitate future gaslighting by AI. In the future, if they have the ability to go in with AI and very quietly alter things from history, the seed will have been planted in our brains to maybe just write it off as, oh, I guess that's just another shift in the timeline. And I think back to the X-Files episode from like 8 years ago that they did on the Mandela effect, and the little meeting that Mulder had with Mr. They.
We're now living in a post-cover-up, post-conspiracy age. And I no doubt the kids will come up with some catchphrase for it. Poco or something. They'll say like, oh, that's so poco. That'll make you wish you really weren't dead.
As long as the truth gets out.
They don't care whether the truth gets out because the public no longer knows what's meant by the truth.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, no one can tell the difference anymore between what's real and what's fake.
There's still an objective truth, an objective reality.
So what? I mean, you take this Mandela effect. Well, in the old days, I would never have come out and admitted to you, yes, I can change people's collective memories. And that would have meant that I can control the past. And if that's true, well, as Orson Welles once said, he who controls the past controls the future.
It was George Orwell that said that.
For now, maybe. Anyway, the point is, I can tell you all of this right out in the open because it doesn't matter who knows about it. They won't know whether to believe it or not.
To be honest, I'm not believing any of this.
Well, believe what you want to believe. That's what everybody does nowadays anyway. You're only proving my point, you twit. But full disclosure, you're right, I can't control people's minds. Although it turns out you don't really have to. All you need is some people to think it's possible. And then you've sown the seeds of uncertainty. All you really need is a laptop.
So that's what this has all been about? The spread of online disinformation?
Maybe. You know, our current president once said something truly profound. He said, nobody knows for sure.
What was he referring to?
What does it matter?
Now at the time I was really only thinking about this in terms of muddying up the present waters, cover the revelation of misdeeds of the past from being, well, believed even if they are brought to light. But now I think it was also hinting at future gaslighting by putting humanity into a state where we completely question our own memory, even things that we vividly remember. And it does so by exploiting another flaw or shortcoming in the human condition, our natural tendency to not want to take responsibility for even small meaningless things, giving you the ability to alter reality right under our noses, and we'll be more likely to just accept and go along with it because we won't have to question the quality of our memory. We can just blame it on the Mandela effect and, oh, it must be one of those things.
That is pretty fucking depressing, actually.
Whoa, wait till you hear the next one.
It's that National Guard shooting, isn't it?
Oh, well, next two stories, actually.
But first, I want to show you something.
What is it? Is it titties?
Nope, a flashbang.
And now, the weekly flashbang.
This isn't going to be something that pisses me off, is it?
Nah, this is the other thing.
How are you peeing your pants? You have a tampon in.
Oh,
what
no.
did you say? She has a tampon in. Are you peeing on your tampon?
Oh no.
What?
Okay, who's gonna tell him?
Oh, there's 3 holes.
Somebody tell
You
him.
have 3 holes down there?
And I pee out of one of them. Not the same one as the tampons.
He's like, what?
What are you guys talking about? Is this true?
Yeah, it's true.
What an embarrassing way of telling everyone you're a virgin. No, definitely a virgin. With either no sisters or the cruelest fucking sisters ever. Oh man, the look on his face when he asked him, "Is this true?"
Is this true?
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, what does he think? They have to change him every time they take a piss? Okay, anyways. So there was this story about the vice president of Campbell's Soups getting recorded talking about how shitty their fucking product is and how he wouldn't eat it because it's some bioengineered bullshit 3D printed chicken in it. And even though this recording was from a year ago, it's sort of just now becoming news because the guy that recorded it was their cybersecurity analyst, and after he complained about these comments to his direct supervisor, they fired him, which is what he's suing for. And all the news coverage on this, they're making it about how, oh, the guy said disparaging things about poor people and some racist shit about Indians. And even in the Campbell's Company statement, they just address these awful remarks. Not the whole, bioengineered 3D printed meat shit. I guess they just want to pretend like that didn't happen. And as it turns out, they have some exemptions for the food labeling of bioengineered products. If it's being sold retail, like in a restaurant or food truck, you don't have to have any kind of disclosure. Or if somebody like Campbell's sources their ingredients from places that do less than $2.5 million in revenue, then they're exempt from disclosing that. And people have largely rejected this Beyond Meat impossible bullshit, mainly because it's fucking disgusting. I mean, sure, there are unknown health implications for the way this stuff is processed and made. Who even knows what it'll do to your gut long term?
The beef you eat may not be real. All beef now can be made with 3D printing technology. This kind of beef not only looks exactly like real beef, but also tastes better than real beef. The most important thing is, whether you want to eat Australian beef or Japanese Wagyu beef, you can do it through 3D printing. Today, let's take a look at how scientists print beef. First, scientists will extract stem cells from cattle and place them in a specially designed culture dish. This culture dish simulates the body environment of cattle, allowing stem cells to continue to divide and grow when enough cells are produced. Then scientists divide the beef into white fat and red muscle. The two materials are set according to the proportion of the printing plan. The printing program is input into the machine. Finally, the 3D printer will print out the set beef style. The entire printing process is carried out in a sterile environment. After printing, the beef is transferred to the growth chamber for further development. After a few weeks, the printed beef forms tissues and fibers similar to real beef. At this time, the fake beef is ready. It is no different from real beef. Do you want to try it too?
Absolutely fucking not.
Brother, what's that?
And I'm starting to think that they're going to do what they did with chewing gum. For a while, they had this sugar-free gum, and then they had gum with sugar in it. And once people started finding out about aspartame, that it was literally made from feeding germs sugar, and then the excrement from that bacteria becomes aspartame. Well, since nobody was buying it, next thing you know, you go to the grocery store and every single fucking brand of gum has aspartame in it. They're gonna start slipping this fake meat in every place they can, using loopholes and exemptions so that they don't even have to inform you of it. Wouldn't it be great if some of these Yahoo MAGA influencers could maybe just for a day or two stop all the talking shit and making fun of each other back and forth long enough to actually get this addressed? And thank you to One Winged Duck for posting this article that I hadn't seen yet about how now they're also trying to fuck with my beloved bacon. And this company, by the way, got their FDA authorization to sell this garbage back in March, meaning after RFK Jr. got in there. So all I'm saying is, if we're gonna get fucked over on this, I don't want there to be any doubt. I don't want to hear any excuses of, oh, well, he had so much to deal with and this just wasn't properly brought to his attention. None of that bullshit. We really need to start making more of a stink over the ways that they're fucking with our food supply. At the very least, this shit needs to be labeled with no fucking exemptions. And I knew I had to talk at some point about the National Guard shooting. I guess I sorta pushed it back so that the sadness of the story wouldn't hang like a dark cloud over the entire episode. For the families of those 2 soldiers, this made for a pretty fucked up Thanksgiving. And now I'm just waiting to see what all details come out about this dude. I saw General Flynn had posted something about how he was more than just an interpreter or something to that effect. And apparently he was working with the company. And this is one of those stories that when I first heard about it, there was that little bit in the back of my head that was thinking, is this it?
It has begun!
This is it. Don't get scared now.
So I'm getting back into the pro tips for surviving the fucking. Now beyond simply stacking the supplies that you're gonna be needing like food and water and weapons, if you've done all that, by now you should also have a plan. They say no plan survives contact with the enemy, and there's lots of different ways to say that plans almost always go to shit, but there's a reason why they always make plans regardless. A plan A, a backup plan, a contingency plan, an emergency plan. This may sound stupid, but there's a lot of good takeaways that you could get from Home Alone. Maybe try watching that movie again with an eye towards looking at what he's doing tactically. He's creating a layered defense. With just everyday household shit, he's making everything from the entry to every step of the way through the house very unpleasant. If you think about the cartoonish way that these 2 are able to absorb all these hits, in real life a lot of these would be kill shots. Pretty much all of them will be the kind of shit that would take somebody out of a fight. And then at the end of it all, there was a plan to escape if the situation becomes untenable and you get overrun. Now, for a lot of you that live in apartments or in the big city, you just might not be in a place that you can properly defend. There was a video I saw a few weeks back, and it was discussing options in the city that maybe a lot of people wouldn't think about. Things really go sideways and everybody's gonna be into Walmart and the grocery store and all these retail spots. There are some places that, just by the virtue of how they were built for civilized purposes, can become turnkey fortresses in less than civilized situations. I'm gonna warn you that this is an AI narrated video, but there's a lot of really good information in there. Just do me a favor, if you do go watch this video, before you go watch, drop a comment and see if you can guess what one of the 5 locations are. There's really only one that I had looked at previously in that way. For an AI video, it's a pretty good one that might help to get the wheels turning, because whether it's a plan to defend where you're at, or a plan to get somewhere that you can defend, if you haven't made a plan by now,
you should.
Slancha.
All I have in this world is my thoughts and my words, and I don't break them for no one. You understand?
So say good night to the bad guy. 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 Come on. Come on.
now.